What up? How's it going? So it seems we're on the road to Saul Goodman. That last part where he basically made the decision, nah, I'm gonna do this on my terms. I don't need no other law firm to, you know what I mean? It's almost as if he came to the realization, I can control this. I know what I'm doing. I gave them a class action suit, right? So him going to see Marco, I believe his name was, that helped him a lot with put him on the road to that. And I want to see how that influences him and now see more of the path to Saul. Let's go and get this episode started. Oh, are we back? Yeah. Where he's at. Oh.
No! God damn it! No!
That fucking sucks. Damn. It sucks, right? Because if I'm just a regular dude, I'm eating that. I'm like, okay, the police got called, made a mistake. But him, he can't even play like that. What?
I mean, the folks at HHM are just knocking it out of the park.
Well, we know the case wouldn't exist without you.
Absolutely.
If I take this job today with Davis and Maine, does that mean that you and me... Is this gonna happen?
One thing has absolutely nothing to do with the other. Of course not. Why would it?
Oh, he thinks him not being successful is
Great.
the only reason she won't kick it with him.
It's an honor to be considered, but at this time, I'm gonna have to take myself out of the running.
Wow.
Well, that was quick. No charge.
We could have gone home with $800,000 each, tax-free. Why didn't we?
I remember you saying something about doing the right thing. You want to know why I didn't take that money? Is that what you're asking? Me personally, I was hired to do a job. I did it. It's as far as it goes.
I know what stopped me. And you know what? It's never stopping me again.
Cucumber water for customer only.
He's a new man. And it starts with that cucumber water. Spinners on a Hummer.
Hey, it's me.
Look at this asshole. Sitting on Spreeway.
It's me. I got a new car. You like it?
I'll drive. My car. This business requires restraint. That is the opposite of restraint.
I like it. I mean, I'm proud of it.
Good. And you be proud of it on your own time, but not with me. I'm not getting in that.
Honestly, you don't really do anything. I've been
Okay.
paying you the salary of 3 people to just stand behind me.
All right.
You know, and these last few deals, this Nacho fella, he's been coming alone.
Look, you do whatever you want, but I'm advising you, do not go to that meet without someone watching your back.
I mean, you don't want to be out of this easy peasy job. Well, I'm sorry, but this
Easy
is the
peasy.
gravy train, and it's leaving the station right now. Seriously, last chance. I'm gonna count to, say, 10,
Player
and then I'm...
is the glasses.
All right, then.
And
Your
I swore he had a
services are
Jacob
no
watch.
longer needed.
A Jacob watch and a Hummer on spinners with matching shoes is so ridiculous.
Hola.
Wow. Don't do that, sir.
The old guy. This is interesting.
Oh, yeah. You like it?
Can I take a look?
Oh, be my guest. Get in.
What an
Check it out.
idiot. Stupid, man. Now he could just...
Okie dokie. And as always, you're welcome to count them.
I trust you.
Great. Thank you.
And now he thinks, oh, he was actually successful.
So this is what a midlife crisis looks like?
Not midlife crisis. Clarity.
Why are you acting like this?
I'm not acting like anything. I just finally decided to be me. Well, I can't die without trying a $50 shot of tequila, so, 2 dose, neat, and we can charge that to the room, can't we?
No, we can't. Did something happen in Sis room?
Why did something have to happen in Sis room?
Because when I talked to you about Davis and Maine, you were ready to take the job. Now you're back and you're suddenly quitting the law? Cheating hotels out of expensive liquor? Wearing a weird pinky ring? What are you, in the mafia now?
Ever since I got here, all I've done is try to make Chuck happy. Bend over backwards to please Chuck. Chuck, Chuck, Chuck. Well, no more.
Jimmy, you're a great lawyer. Why give that up?
I'm not saying it didn't have its moments, but the stuff I liked about it, selling people, convincing people, I don't have to be a lawyer to do that.
Let me know if I can get you guys anything else, okay?
Bobby, what up, brother man?
Oh, thanks.
Short it. Short it. Short that shit. That stock is useless. It's got no legs. It's like a circus freak minus the fun. And that one's even worse. Who's giving you these? Please do me a favor. Take a pillow, put it over that stock's face until you hear the deathbed queef.
Okay, so?
Well, I can't remember. Was that guy, was he on Better Call Saul or Breaking Bad? Yo, I can't remember the scene he was from previously.
Okay, then. What's the plan?
Yep.
To be open to the universe.
Okay, so no plan. Just walk the earth like Jules at the end of Pulp Fiction?
Look, whatever the universe presents, whatever opportunity arises, I will take it.
I mean, do you remember how long you studied for that bar? How hard you worked? All that effort. You're just gonna toss it away?
That's the sunk cost fallacy. It's what gamblers do. They throw good money after bad, thinking they can turn their luck around. It's like, I've already spent this much money or time or whatever. I gotta keep going. No, there's no reward at the end of this game.
Wall Street's for suckers. Who needs that aggravation? If the Oracle doesn't have to live there, then I sure as hell don't. I can make $1 million stock trade on my laptop sitting on a toilet. I'm like Midas, shitting gold bricks on my throne. That's why Spiegelman and Deitch want my business so bad. I'm a golden god. Yeah. Of course I remember that. Who forgets a thing like that? That fart had the anger of a repressed minority community. You fart like that in someone's face, you're gonna give them.
Oh! It just hit me. Hey. Once he said some ridiculous foul shit, it hit me. That was the time that Walt, you know what I mean? That guy was being a scumbag and then he took his spot. But he's being a scumbag. Yo, didn't he say he had to throw flour on a big girl to find a wet spot? That's pretty dope that he's in this too. That's pretty dope. Stayed being a scumbag. I'm like, yo, I remember this guy. Where do I remember him from?
Yeah, so a question, if you could settle a debate between me and my sister.
You know what? We probably shouldn't even bother.
I wouldn't normally do this, right? But we need an expert. This guy sounds like he knows his stuff. Thank you, buddy. See? No limit. Told you we could invest it all. And it's a smart move, too. Sticking it all in the bank. Hey, what do you mean, diversify?
Oh, diversify is, you know the saying, don't put all your eggs in one basket.
If I ever wanted to learn how to be a scumbag, I feel like this show is teaching me a little something, right? Always let them think that they're doing something. Always let them think that they have the upper hand. Always let them think that they're the better one in the situation, right? That this man couldn't wait to teach himself. So the look on his face when he said, you got to diversify. Then my man came back and asked, and that's when it kicks in, right?
Look, an uncle on our father's side recently passed, and he left us somewhere in the neighborhood of 1.4 million.
In my opinion, fortune favors the bold, man.
So how do you know?
Well, that's where someone like myself comes in.
What do you say, sis? Can we just talk?
Electric slide on in there. And we'll just rap a little bit. No, my name's Ken, by the way.
Victor with a K.
Slippin' Jim.
Cool. Victor with a K. And this lovely lady is?
Giselle. Giselle St. Clair.
Well, they're Dutch.
Well, Boer to be precise. Our
South African?
father's side of the family is from South Africa,
so
which
ridiculous.
is where Uncle Humphrey passed away.
Shut the fuck
Real
up.
beautiful down there, right? Charlize Theron?
You ever try Zafiro Añejo?
No, I have not. But I'm down for whatever. Through whatever she just said.
Why do you listen to it? An idiot. He talks about his car. He just talks about.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Is that what Gus gave to fucking Don Eladio and everybody? And the only reason I recall that is because I edited the videos recently.
Okay, but so to be clear, you take the money directly from our account and invest it.
Diversify. And you'll get a detailed statement showing you how much your money is growing. Biggest bulls of the month, etc.
Ken, buddy, let's do this.
Folks, it's been a pleasure.
Oops, I got that.
Can't let you do it, son.
Wait, what? Ken, you are the greatest. Thank you.
No problemo. Hey, this will be the best decision you'll ever make.
Oh, I believe it.
Call me, guys.
Bye.
Try and stop us.
He think he got him. Dummy.
Just. Wow. Hey. What is this right?
Yes, sir. It is.
It's gonna happen. Let it happen. Let love into your hearts. But y'all really should bounce. Really should bounce. Talk about slipping Jimmy, am I right? What the fuck?
That's a keeper.
Thank you. Victor with a K.
Hey, wouldn't it be great if we could do that every night?
Yes, it would. Oh, crap, I can't be late today. Howard is doling out assignments, and the last one through the door could get stuck in doc review. You got somewhere to go?
Yeah, I got somewhere.
All right, now hurry up. Get your ass up out of here.
You good? Come in.
He
It's
really
over
called
here.
the police and he's dealing.
See what they did? I mean, all gone. All of them. Just
What's all gone?
I had a baseball card collection.
Is anything else taken?
Cash, a fair bit.
How much cash?
I don't know. You know, let's focus on what's important here. You know, all I really care about are my baseball cards. I understand the first 48 hours are the most important in investigations like this, so the more time passes, I mean, the less likely we are of a recovery. So, time is of the essence here.
I mean, are you sure they weren't looking for anything else?
Like what?
I don't know. Just wondering your thoughts. Pretty sweet Hummer parked in the driveway. That yours?
Yeah, that's mine. It's a lease.
What kind of work do you do, Mr.
The reason it,
I work IT for a pharmaceutical company.
Wow.
Can I get you the list so you can start investigating?
Yeah, if you could get us that list.
Okay, I'll print it out. Hank Aaron Mint. God, my signed Derek Jeter.
Yeah, it's me again. Listen, as I speak, not 25 feet away from me, I'm looking at the mark. Come, Kim. Join me. Join the pride. Santa Fe, New Mexico. I need the number of a law firm, Davis and Maine.
There are a few options on the company cars. We can arrange a test drive whenever you'd like.
Company car, wow.
And there's a service that will deliver it right to you wherever you want. And if you find you're not happy with it, it's not a big deal to change it out. Oh, if this isn't to your taste, we have a collection of art in-house you can choose from.
God damn.
Anytime you're ready, I can put together some samples for you to review.
Do we get a choice of desks?
What were you thinking?
Is it possible, Coco Bolo?
Coco Bolo desk? Absolutely. I'll get right on that.
first, let me start by saying don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you are subscribed, make sure to hit the notification bell. Shout out to all the new viewers. Shout out to all the subscribers. And I have a Patreon with full-length early reactions to things like this. If you'd like to, check it out. At first, when I saw the beginning of the episode, when Jimmy is in Nebraska, right? Whatever his new name is after Saul, okay? And I'm thinking when he's trapped in that room, he just doesn't want to open the back door because police are involved. It wouldn't be wise to have any sort of dealings with him in the situation that he's currently in. But I think it also plays a part into what we saw in this episode, right? Where he goes against what he's told. Makes him feel good. The lady in the nail salon, she goes, cucumber waters for paying customers. He takes the tie back, he guzzles the water, right? When he's told that, hey, this is the way to help you with Davis and Maine, this will get you finally what you want, instead of going and just taking it how you think a person might do that, he asks Kim first. He says, hey, this thing is like us being together based on if I have this job. And so that was that thing where I never even considered that. He just thinks he's beneath her. But there was also, he wasn't going to take the job, right? But the fact he even asked that question is like, why would you even ask that question, right? That's a weird question to ask. But he goes and he says, nah, I'm good. And he goes and does his own thing. He's just waiting in a pool. And Kim comes. She's like, what the fuck are you doing? All right. He's like, he talks to her. She tries to convince him like, yo, this doesn't make sense. I don't even understand that way of thinking. Okay. So the whole time they're talking, I see that guy. And I could not remember where that guy was from. I'm like, I know I've seen him either in Breaking Bad or Better Call Saul. Was it last season? That's what I'm thinking. Last season? Where did I see this guy? And then I remember Breaking Bad when they were in the bank and the guy, he was just as loud, talking, telling all his business and all that shit, being vile in public and vulgar and all that shit. And then we saw what happened to his car, right? Because he was being a dickhead. He took his spot, like, you know. And so I'm like, what's going to happen to him now, right? So he goes over, they take him. I'm like, because he's talking in the background, how's this going to go? And he's like, you want to see something? He takes her over. And the way she's sort of so apprehensive, and then she eases into it to the point where she's like, created that name, and she added to the story. Oh, yeah, no, it's actually Boers. They from South Africa, you know, all sorts of horse shit. And then when it came to the tequila, which when they showed the bottle, I'm like, I'm just sitting there. And then it hits me. Oh wait, I just saw that bottle on Breaking Bad. But that was cool that they had those couple of like callbacks from Breaking Bad. That was cool to me. And so him and Kim smash. Now, the thing about it is she's a working woman like a motherfucker. And because she's a working woman, she ain't got time to wait for nobody. Okay, y'all cool and kicking it. And we saw that with she wasn't even on some like trying to G him or play him type of shit. It was like, nah, you got to get the fuck out of my house. I got to go to work, right? It's one of them type of deals. And so he's out there and he's doing the thing, and then he calls her. Now, this is what I found interesting. How short from the time he does that whole thing about the lioness and he sees the guy to him trying to get the number to Davis and Maine. I'm like, okay, I like that because I could see him being in that situation. He calls her. It's like what am I doing? The same way at that moment where my man is still in his socks and she's like, okay, you got some place to be, like, you, right? It's the same thing where he's like, dog, I'm playing while she's at work. Not just at work. She's at her career, being successful. He's like, okay. All right. Now, what I wonder is if in any way does he see them as a mark, Davis and Maine, because they didn't show that there, but I wonder if when he was saying all that lioness and all that, which was funny that he called back to he explained why he said lioness. But it would be funny if, because they don't show it. It just looks like he went there and he does it. It would be funny if this is him trying to scam them somehow. Now, the thing with the light switch, once again, it's him. He reads something. He like, and like, first off, it's almost too good to be true where he's at. Oh, we have some works of, oh, you don't like this art? We have some works of art for you to choose from. I'll bring the samples right on by. He talks about the desk. Do you have, what was it? Cobalt? Some shit. And the guy was like, oh, would you like that? Have it for you. And I'm like, yo. And then you see the decor in there. It looks very regional. And I'm like, what? He sees this switch. And I'm like, what's going to happen? Because I know he's gonna hit it. Because part of his thing is that. Now, what I wonder is, it could be this was showing where his mindset is still at, which is, I'm doing my own thing, and maybe there's more to this Davis and Maine situation, or this was almost one last little holdover from that sort of mindset of, I'm not just going to do stuff because that's what's expected of me, and that's what I'm told to do. Right? Y'all get what I'm saying? So I like how they did that, because that's sort of this thing where now you got to see how it goes for the rest of the season. Okay, now let's go to the situation with Mike and that dickhead who does IT. I mean, he had the shoes that matched the watch that matched the car. Dickhead. And he thinks I'm not going to get got. Like, what's going to happen to me? I don't need you, blah, blah, blah. Now, the reason this is crazy is because he got so smooth. He kept pushing the guy. No, check out. Go inside. Please look inside the vehicle. I need you to see what I bought. It was like, oh, calm down. Like, he asked him 2 times to go in there and look. And I don't understand that. Right? So when he goes in, he gets that information where my man is stationed, where he lives at. And they take everything. Now, this is how stupid this guy is. He keeps bringing up the cards. Sir, you called the police. And it never crossed his mind why these people... He doesn't even understand how crazy he looks. Like, the cops are making it plain, looking at each other like... He said something about money and then cut it off, and they look. He's talking about them cards, and they like, you sure that's it? They look. Then he start, I see that nice Hummer out there. What's your job? And then he tells him. The other thing is, he just keep telling them all that shit. He invited cops into his house to investigate the scene. Like, there's so much about it that's just insane. And then he has like did he not check his secret compartment? The dickhead? Yeah, man, I want to see where that goes. I'm not sure how that goes. But Mike was smart. What I do wonder is, will he come back complaining to Mike somehow? And will Mike need to utilize Jimmy's his shit? But yeah, that's a good first episode, because it's sort of laying the foundation where that last one left off. He had to make a decision. And yeah, we see what he decided, or did we? Next episode.